Top 10 Soundbars 2022. Finding the best soundbar can be a complicated process. There's a huge range of options with lots of spec differences at all kinds of prices. So we're here to help whittle it down to just the most worthwhile options, no matter whether you want to create the ultimate home theater system of your dreams or you simply want an affordable way to improve the sound of your TV and make speech more clear. In this video, we're going to tell you the top 10 soundbars of 2022, but before starting the video, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. Number 10. Polk Audio Command Bar. If you can spare $300 for a smart soundbar, then we highly recommend the Polk Audio Command Bar. It's a great little soundbar for any small or medium-sized living room. This is very much an Amazon device with built-in Alexa and space for a Fire TV stick. It's really affordable, coming in at $250, £249, 649 Australian dollars, and that price includes a decent subwoofer. That means you're getting a defined and powerful low end, some cool smart features, and pretty good looks too. We'd have liked the audio to be a little punchier, but at this price we can't really complain. That subwoofer is more than capable of pumping out enough volume for immersive movie situations, and we found it more than capable of floor-filling bass at parties too. The command bar may not be the newest kid in Audio Town anymore, but it has some useful features that make it stand out from the rest. It's easy to set up, and it's well priced too. Number 9. Devialet Dione. The Devialet Dione might be ultimate single-unit soundbar, no subwoofer, no rear speakers, just plug it in and go. The reason is that Devialet has packed 8 woofer drivers in here to create a bass as full and deep as a subwoofer can manage, and it really works. It means the soundbar is a bit of a best, but it's only as wide and tall as something like the Sonos Arc. Actually, it's shorter than the Arc, so as long as the depth isn't a problem, it'll still fit in your room. It's got a clever spherical center speaker enclosure too, which enables this driver to rotate so that it always faces you no matter whether you have it flat on the TV table or wall mounted in an upright position. Number 8. Bowers & Wilkins Panorama 3. If you're looking for a convincing alternative to the Sonos Arc at a similar price, we'd recommend the Bowers & Wilkins Panorama 3. It's a great choice. This sleek-looking soundbar offers 3.1.2 channels of cinematic sound, Dolby Atmos support, and lots of control options including a touch-sensitive panel on the bar itself. In our tests, the Panorama 3 was engrossing, punchy, and dynamic without sacrificing the natural and coherent sound Bowers is known for. The soundstage is wide and spacious, although we felt the Dolby Atmos feature could be more convincing. We didn't get the same sense of height that you get from Sennheiser's Ambu soundbar or a pair of overhead speakers. Still, the Atmos performance does make the sound more three-dimensional, and the soundbar sounds just as good for music as it does for movies. With Spotify Connect, AirPlay 2, and Bluetooth with aptX Adaptive, you've got plenty of connectivity options too. Unfortunately, there's no HDMI pass-through, but that's a small bugbear for a soundbar that's otherwise so feature-rich. Number 7. Sonos Beam Generation 2. If you're tight on space, the Sonos Beam Generation 2 is the best soundbar you can buy. Its compact size means it'll easily slot beneath your TV whether you pop it on a TV stand or mount it to your wall. And a sleek design means it won't look out of place with your decor. It's compact enough to work with 32-inch TVs, just about, but it's a perfect fit with 40-inch TVs up to 50-inch TVs. It improves on the company's original Sonos Beam soundbar with virtual Dolby Atmos, HDMI, eARC compatibility, and a refreshed design. Number 6. Samsung HW-Q800A. Don't have space for rear speakers and don't want to spend too much money? The Samsung Q800A is a superb package for getting Dolby Atmos sound that you can really feel without putting a big dent in your wallet. It's not too big either. We'd recommend it for TVs of 48 inches and up. One of the reasons we like the soundbar so much is because it has actual up-firing drivers. That means it can deliver more convincing Atmos height than soundbars without up-firing speakers, and we found that the horizontal soundstage was nice and wide too. Add in some impressively meaty bass, and you've got the ideal home entertainment experience without having to fill your room with hardware. Number 5. Samsung HW-Q990B. The Samsung HW-Q990B is the high-end Dolby Atmos soundbar system from Samsung's 2022 range, and it's essentially the upgraded version of the Samsung HW-Q950A above. Like the HW-Q950A, it delivers 11.1.4 channels of audio that it directs around and above, delivered from a combination of soundbar, subwoofer, and 2 wireless rear speaker units. But it's made some refinements from the previous model. A new acoustic lens on the subwoofer diffuses the sound better around the room. The rear speakers have been redesigned to better help the precision of the up-firing drivers. There's now space-fit automatic room compensation to help maintain detail in the sound as it reflects around, and the sound has generally been tweaked and re-engineered. Number 4. Sonos Ray. Sonos impresses at the cheaper end as well as the higher end with the Ray, its smallest and least expensive soundbar. The sound is an immediate and clear upgrade for the older or cheaper TVs that it's aimed at. We tested it with a mid-range Sony set from a few years ago, and the dialogue was clearer. Movie scores had more life and drama, and it even delivers a good amount of bass for impactful explosions in action movies. Compared to built-in speakers of the 32 to 50-inch TVs it's aimed at, there's no competition. It's a huge improvement. Of course, it's not as strong as the larger soundbars here. It doesn't offer the expansive width and height to audio that the Sony HT-G700 above does. Nor is it as good in positioning sounds precisely in space, and it's simply less dynamic overall. Number 3. Samsung HWQ950A. Samsung's HWQ950A soundbar hits the ground running by delivering no less than 16 separate channels of sound. It sounds particularly amazing when it comes to watching your favorite movies, delivering a remarkably well-rounded Dolby Atmos soundstage. As we said in our Samsung HWQ950A, it's all kinds of awesome. The 2020 model was already pretty impressive with 14 channels, but the HW950A is even better. This is the most immersive Dolby Atmos performance we've ever heard from a soundbar. When we tested it with fast-paced action scenes, it didn't miss a beat, even when it was thumping out the hardest impact sounds. Polite? No. Enormous? Fun? Oh yes. Number 2. Sony HT-G700. We think the Sony HT-G700 hits an excellent sweet spot for features, price, and the scale of its sound. It's a soundbar and wireless subwoofer combo, and the soundbar is a good size for TVs of 48 inches and up. As we've come to expect from Sony, there's more to the soundbar than just stereo. As good as that is, it supports both the Dolby Atmos and DTS-X Elite surround sound formats, which is not something guaranteed in even more high-end soundbars. And Sony uses its excellent sound processing and acoustic wizardry to create a real wall of sound that stretches way beyond the limits of your TV screen, but with convincing positioning and direction of specific sounds, it might not be quite as good as the Sonos, but it's definitely up there. Number 1. Sonos Arc. Sonos has managed to cram an entire surround sound solution into its Arc soundbar. It isn't cheap, but if you're already a fan of Sonos, then we think you're gonna love the way this soundbar delivers really impressive surround sound. The Sonos Arc draws on Dolby's latest True HD and Dolby Digital Plus sound codecs to deliver the best quality lossless audio found on cutting-edge Blu-ray discs and some of the leading streaming services. It then enhances the 3D soundscape using Dolby Atmos object tracks to bounce certain sound off the wall around you so they feel like they're coming at you from all angles. We've come to the end of today's video. Let us know your opinion in the comment section below. Hope you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you next time.